Hello and welcome to another video by Commander Rogden from Rogden Gaming. For the next few sessions, I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit differently. Normally, I just planned on making this channel for walkthroughs, but I sort of ran out of things to do walkthroughs for that I was actually interested in. And I just started up playing a game of The Sims 3. You can see here the family is already very well developed, so I'm sorry that you didn't get to see the beginning of this, but I'll go through everything that's kind of happened so far. Um, there's a few kind of rules about the game that I'm playing right now, and that's that I won't pick traits, or not traits, lifetime rewards that are essentially breaking reality, such as never has to go to the washroom or never has to pay bills or is immortal or anything like that, although that is typically how I usually play. Um, I'll also only be controlling the main sim and his direct heirs, so the rest of the characters will all be autonomous, which will result in some insanity, no doubt. Uh, I don't typically talk that much. I'm just going to be explaining what I'm doing and then like letting the game kind of play itself and you can watch. If that interests you, that's great. If it doesn't, well, it's kind of, I may as well just make the video anyways, because hey, if someone finds it fun, then good for them and I'm glad to help them out. So, don't exactly expect my channel to explode or anything, but figure I'll provide videos because I'm not really doing anything anyways. So if at least one person finds that entertaining, great. I think I'm just going to skip the loading screen. I have to watch it, but you won't. So as you can see here, this is the little house that I've made for them. I've expanded it since its first inception. There used to just be this little TV and these two rooms. But we've had a lot of babies and we needed more room for them. So this is their crib room. There's also an extra one in here just because there were twins at one point. Uh, One of the interesting things that happened during this playthrough is the main character got a bonus for Christmas that was 10,000 simoleons. So I actually invested that into a business that I own in the town, this one here. But I probably should have kept it for renovations because this is kind of empty with the upstairs. Yeah, I wasn't able to afford much there. The other characters are all doing their things, so I'm not going to be controlling her. So this is just kind of like me pretending that I'm playing through a life in an alternate reality where I ended up getting married and had a great job and lots of kids, because who doesn't want that? But so there's Mary, Kelly, Flora, Teresa, and Lillian, and then Matthew, who is the direct heir, who's currently off at boarding school. Now, something happened that gave him the ambitious trait, which is not really that good because it kind of conflicts with the hates the outdoors traits. I was planning on making him into a writer or an artist or a sculptor and generating lots of simoleons that way. But ambitious is only useful for a career, and if you don't get raises every like I don't know 7 days or something, you'll get a negative moodlet that will be permanent until that happens. Or if you raise a skill or something, which is actually a pretty terrible trait to have for someone that is like just sitting at home writing. So I'll probably have to make him pick a career that just isn't optimal. But a lot of other things happen. Anyways, we'll let this game get rolling. As you can see here, the wifey is playing the computer. She was actually having a lot of problems keeping up with the kids, so I constantly hire a babysitter to help. But I think now that she's no longer pregnant, she is going to be more on top of that.
Me neither. Oh, Carno.
There are a few things that I'll be controlling the Sims to do, which is like using the services, because otherwise appliances and plumbing devices will just be broken until I can get around to having the main Sim do it, and that isn't that's not really something that should be happening, because you'll like prevent people from using the toilet for an entire day, and I can't really have that. I'll also be controlling them to enroll in school, like things that are necessary, like getting jobs and school enrollment and things like that. And also the bar for when you're at school or at a job. I'll be adjusting that, like whether or not they're gonna work hard or meet friends or whatever that is.
Start.
Oh,
Okay, so he's up.
Oh.
He doesn't have work today, so he's gonna go and attend to the babies.
Coraburf. Hesiu, Wati.
Reserve the fa? Ah, cha.
Ayabazukui. Yigubayi.
Oh, Uti. Ya sabe. Ash the blue?
Yeah, he's having a midlife crisis. I have no idea. He managed, like, I have a mod that
Color.
has a lifetime wish, so he already completed one lifetime wish to be the CEO of your corporation. And now we're to
Zugo bada.
So I'm just gonna hire a babysitter here, and I'm gonna have him learn a skill since he's off work right now.
Ibler. Ibernation.
Casi Brino.
Obligate.
Silvasivo. Ilubo. Wizigi. Bazino. Baza. Nivu Hasagazi. Hayobo.
So if you read a book, a skill book in a rocking chair, what will happen is that your fun meter will slowly increase. But if you read a book just at a table or something, then your fun meter will slowly decrease.
Oh, Buddha.
So this is a
Poor
pretty
Blue
cheap way to
Nose.
keep your fun up indefinitely while you're learning skills. And the reason that I'm giving him social networking skill is because of the invite
Tulavumaza. Kura
a friend or the
you
sim finder app. So eventually these kids are all gonna age up into adults, and I'm gonna find them a spouse using a social networking skill. And you have to have it maxed out in order to assign them all
Oh,
the
what a
qualities you
new
want them to have.
Yimo.
I'm gonna turn off the voices here. They're kind of getting annoying. Nice and quiet. There we go. Oh, we need to unclog the toilet. All right. Alright, well, the kids are home. I guess I'll have some social interactions with them. So, I actually have a mod that allows me to have more than 8 Sims per household, but I also adjusted the lifetime settings so that females could no longer get pregnant in the adult stage, since the adult stage is like kind of around, like 35 to 40 years old, which if they could get pregnant, essentially they could get pregnant into their 60s, which just isn't really realistic. So I had to produce a lot of babies in her early adulthood stage in order for her to be able to succeed at this lifetime wish of hers, which is hopefully going to get done uh, before she ends up passing away. But and she's stir crazy, so she needs a night out on the town, which we can do uh, at some point. Okay, we're gonna have a woohoo in the shower in order to get her hygiene up. And then we're just gonna go out to the diner and get her stir crazy moodlet gone. Oops, I don't know why I'm controlling her. The babysitter will handle the kids while we're away, and then I'll have to hire a new one when we get back. Oh, I have to hire a new one already. All right. Oh, he wants to buy a new car worth 10,000. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alrighty. So your stir crazy moodlet is gone now, and she'll be good for another 5 or 6 days. Oh look, all of the kids are already panicking. That's great. Oh, now the bills are here. So I'm not gonna train any of the toddlers. They're just gonna get random traits. There's just too many of them to handle. So they're gonna have to figure it out on their own. We're gonna have some pretty deranged kids. Okay, I'm gonna have him work from home in order to earn some more simoleons and build up this bar here so that he can get promoted when he goes into work. Now, even though he's at the maximum uh, career level, when you get promoted, essentially it gives you an extra 10% bonus to your earnings per hour. As it's not 10% cumulative, it's just 10% on the base. So it'll be $33 an hour or something like that every single time, even if this eventually reaches 1,000, which it probably won't because he's not going to be immortal or anything. But yeah, it's good to keep getting promotions even after you're so-called finished with your career because it'll keep going up and up repeatedly. Now, I could have him hold some meetings. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, there's some money. Alrighty, that was good enough. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go hold some meetings here. Hold a couple of them. Think I can do so. Oh no, not on this party. Oh, you can only get in one. she's asleep. Ah, guess I'm gonna actually have to make supper. Normally that's her job, but we'll make an exception. I'm gonna have him call another babysitter before he goes off to bed. Oh, good. She's making another meal because apparently I did a crappy job. I think you become another partner to fulfill this wish here. Although, again, I should probably be saving this money for renovations. I think I'll be okay for a little while. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to have another woohoo in order to raise this fun meter. Oh, good. Got another lifetime happiness. Okay, so we have just got enough here. Think. Oh, where is it? I think we're going to get the inheritance. And then I'm going to use that to become a partner somewhere. There we go. So let's go back out. Yeah, they never autonomously, well, they did once autonomously train the toddler in order to learn a skill, but it only happened after they had learned it already halfway through, so I don't know if it requires you to initiate it manually first. Oh, the kids are all going crazy. Let's see if we can get another babysitter. Oh, something's wrong with the toilet, I think. No? What's this puddle here for? Alrighty. Let's clean it up. Yeah, stop talking to the babysitter and go to bed. Stupid kid. Ah, completed 0 wishes. I kind of hope, like, I would actually prefer if that midlife crisis did something so that if you succeeded at so many wishes, it gave you some kind of positive moodlet for a while, or if you failed at completing any wishes, it would give you a negative one. Because apparently you can go to the hospital and get therapy for your midlife crisis, which will remove the ineffectual moodlet, but it doesn't seem to do anything, which is just I don't know, mechanically it's just a bad decision, I think. Alrighty, the babysitter is doing his job, that's good. Except for that kid sleeping on the floor there. Oh. Yikes. Not doing that. Let's see, what does he want to do? Uh-oh. It's a sickness moodlet. She doesn't have enough reward points to get rid of it. Let's see here. Let's just spend the day learning skills. Well, there we go. Ah, the kid's taking out the trash. Pretty good. Yeah, sure will. We get that wish locked in there. No, I don't think so. Yum, spoiled ice cream. Uh, hmm. Never had this happen before. I don't know what to do. Interesting. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll let him come home. I need to buy a bunk bed, though. No, we get this one here. And I think this can go, actually. Anywho, I think this is enough for this first episode here. I'll leave it off and I'll start up another one shortly. Anyways, thanks for watching. You all take care.